The man. What's
Yeah.
the man name? We got man them here too.
Oh, men.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the conclusion for the man them?
Men need to find their purpose in life, their true purpose. If you don't know what it is, you need to cut off all women
Why is it women though? I don't understand.
because they are draining you of your solar energy, and without it you won't be able to find your purpose. This is why men, before they make it in the world, they always have a period where they abstain from women to be able to harness masculine energy. They have to cut off the women, and they have to cut off all temptation, and they have to spiritually grow to find out their purpose. Once you find your purpose, then you are able to grow masculine energy on levels you will never understand. But while you're draining it into women that don't love you, you will never grow.
You're hearing that, guys? Yeah, they hear you. I see the comments. They're listening.
And also practice that male pelvic floor.
You didn't explain. You said go toilet and then.
Alright guys, we're going to be breaking the video down. We're going to be reading from this book called Unseen Self, talking about photonic energy and basically the real you that's not this physical vessel, right? And we're going to be reading from here. And it says, the human energy field can be defined as an emanation from a person not visible to the naked eye under normal circumstances and chiefly encircling the head. It is described as a cloud of light encircling the person, or in mystic terms, an envelope of the body, mind, spirit. It appears to consist of a subtle elements, the blue seen by some clairvoyant, and the light effect seen around the heads of saints. More gross elements include a greater variety of electric fields, only some of which we are currently able to measure. So the key word is currently able to measure. You need to come to the realization that in the normal society that we're living in, the real information is going to be buried. Only the initiated, the elect, or the people who are working with the 1% will be able to really tap into the true origin of things, which only the people who read and do their due diligence will be able to break down and find out. So we're going to be reading from the book of Job, right? And why is this important? You're going to find out now. So look, this is Job, 1, and we're going to be reading from 8, right? And it says, Hashem said to Satan, did you set your heart? Take note, my servant Job, for there is no one like him on earth, a wholesome and upright man who fears the Most High and shuns evil. So this guy, Job, he's vibrating at such a high frequency. He's on fire. And why is that important? Because he's basically living a righteous life, eating good, doing everything in order to optimize his photonic energy. And it's going to break it down. And he says, then Satan answered Hashem and said, is it not for, is it for nothing that Job fears the Most High? So he's giving him a rhetorical question. He says, have you not set a protective wall? We're going to be breaking that, which is the aura, the protective wall. A protective wall about him and about his household and everything that he owns from all around. You have blessed his handiwork, and his livestock have spread throughout the land. So basically, you need to understand this, right? Each and every single man on this plane has a solar energy, which I told you already. Solar just means light. I need to understand that energy is broken into energy, vibration, and frequency. These are the things that rule the plane that we're living in, right? I need to understand that the Most High has given man semen, which is life force. Now, the man also has the photonic energy, which is his aura. And all this, his aura is the main thing that is beneficial to a man, because if your aura is chipped, broken, or damaged, you are a victim because you become feminized. Masculinity is dominant, control, means order, it means you are taking charge. The moment your aura is broken, you feel weak, intimidated, scared. Now, why is this important? Whenever you release your semen, you ejaculate, your aura needs time to rebuild. Why does your aura need time to rebuild? Because when you release your semen, you're transferring your energy onto the woman, meaning that you are about to procreate and duplicate yourself. And in this process of duplication, you're basically giving your essence, your aura, is being transferred onto your child that is yet to come. But for us in this society that we're living in right now, which is very, very treacherous, we are wasting our life force for no reason on porn, on women that don't love us. So basically, we're not even trying to reproduce. And this is what the woman is saying. And I'm going to go to the next page, guys, quickly. So you need to understand this, right? Just bear with me. So cool. So you need to understand this. Masculinity is positive. Why is masculinity positive? It's because of we're dominant and we have the life force inside of us. Now, plus and the feminine, which is everything else, because of the man is the ruler of everything on this plane, but the world obviously will try to remove that masculine frame from us because of they're trying to feminize us. Because if they have weak men in this society, the government and the 1%, it's easy to control every single person, because then we will become sheeps. Now, by us maintaining our seed and retaining it, you are basically going against the status quo. You are defying what these people are trying to implement, which is to create a generation of weak individuals. So by you retaining your seed, what happens is that you are building your aura. Your aura becomes magnified. And when your aura becomes magnified, you become almost unstoppable, because everything on this plane, everything else, is basically underneath you. Animals, water, we're supposed to be the rulers of this plane. And as a ruler, that means you're the head. You're basically the supreme on this plane. You need to understand there's levels. On this plane, the man is the ruler. Now, everything under him has to be submissive to him. And they know this. And this is why they don't want men to stay in their natural element. Because when men stay in their natural element, you become unstoppable. And this is what the woman is trying to say, is that when we harness the natural energy that the Most High has given to us, which our life force, with what's it called, eating properly, doing and staying righteous, we will see a hedge of protection, which is written in Job 1, which you just broke down, and you will become unstoppable, where the law of attraction, law of detachment, everything will fall into place and your handiwork will be blessed. And they don't want this. They don't want every man to be on fire, to be multiplying, to be unstoppable, because then the government is not needed. We become self-sufficient, independent, and this is a scary sight. And this is why we as men need to reclaim our power. But this is your body BD, just breaking this stuff down. We're going to be coming back. We're going to be posting more now. The camera should be landing soon. But please like and subscribe. Shalom.